Oh my god.
You're so tall.
I'm sitting on a bar stool, everyone, so...
I mean, to be fair, this is like a real-life depiction of our height differential.
Yeah, because normally I sit in a normal chair, you raise your chair up, and our heads are the same.
Reframe it so that my head is the same level or higher than yours.
Well, we always start at the same, and then by the end I sit like this, so it always looks like Shane's higher.
Anyway, can't do that today.
Nope.
Hello. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
It's time
To talk
about
our lives. Hi everyone.
Hello.
Are you all enjoying our new intro song?
Oh wait, I'm singing and I'm guest starring in your intro song.
Featuring none other than Hannah Burcaw.
Wow.
Haha!
And Chloe.
And Chloe!
Yep.
We'll tell you about that in a minute, but this is a brand new year, and so we got a brand new intro song.
Yeah.
And we are so thankful for our friend Caitlin,
Yes.
who did the instrumentals and mixed it and all that technical stuff that we know nothing about. She made the last version.
Yeah.
To check her out we'll put the link to her Instagram below. She is the drummer for The Naked and Famous, among other credentials
Yes.
that she has. But I think that is so cool.
Well, she was the drummer for Kicking Daisies, and if you were a Disney Channel fan, they won that Disney Channel contest, and I remember seeing their, like music videos and stuff on there, and I was very excited when I first found out that that's who she was. So, very cool. We hope you like the new version.
Yeah.
And Chloe just happened to bark.
Oh, that's a fun fact.
We recorded that, us singing that together, and right at the end, right as we finished, Chloe barked. And we were like, ugh! But then we were like, oh, that's kind of cute.
That bark was on point.
Yeah.
And
that's exactly how we recorded it.
That's not mixed like with Chloe's bark just put in there.
Nope.
She did that in the original recording.
Exactly right on beat.
And so she knew that we were making a new song and wanted to be involved.
Uh-huh.
Today, our video is about why we are not in our home.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just get right into that.
Let's get right in.
You know what? We have not checked in on the Black Eye yet. Black Eye is coming along nicely.
Still black.
It's sort of simmered out. I no longer look like I'm wearing eyeliner on one eye.
It's much better.
And I still look pretty cool and tough, so.
Every morning Shane checks to make sure his black eye is still there.
It's the first thing I do. I bring up my webcam on my computer and I'm like, ooh, yeah, looking good.
When it finally fades away, you're going to be so sad.
Okay, so this video is about why we are not in our home, and it's about kind of all of the details of this trip that we are on.
Yes.
We are still 100 million billion% quarantined completely.
From other people.
Yep. It's a pandemic, and we want to be as transparent as is humanly possible with you and tell you about kind of all the precautions that we are taking to be where we are.
Yeah, and why we're here.
And why we're here.
So, as you guys know, last year Shane and I spent January and February in Florida, and we love doing that. It's wonderful, and we are so lucky and glad that we can do that. And while we were there, we booked a warm weather vacation for the next year, which is right now.
And that was in February,
before the pandemic.
A week before
the
pandemic became a thing.
Even like a glimmer on the horizon.
Yeah.
So we had no idea.
When the pandemic began, we knew that we had this booking, and we were like, you know what? What are the chances that this is still, a thing that we have to worry about come January of next year?
I mean, even our wedding, we were like, it'll be totally fine in September.
Yeah. And then,
we canceled the wedding.
2020 happened. And all along we were like, you know what? We'll just cancel it. We'll cancel it.
Yeah.
We'll get our money back. And it'll just be fine if it ends up not being safe. So around November, we sat down and we were like, should we go on this vacation? And we decided no. So we tried to cancel.
Turns out
that didn't go well.
No, it wasn't refundable. There was fine print about the number of days that weren't refundable. It was a whole thing.
For weeks we fought with the person that rented us the house.
Yeah.
It was not a fun period of time. So we sat down again and we were like, okay, right now here in Minnesota, we are staying at home all the time, except to grocery shop and walk the dog.
Yeah,
basically.
Literally.
How can we continue that, but in the house that we rented in the warm weather area?
Yeah, where we can also be outside. You know, the summer wasn't too bad. We didn't see anyone. We stayed home.
We were in our backyard every day.
But we had our backyard, you know, and that was great for Chloe. It was great for us. And, you know, come 9 months of Minnesota winter when Shane can't even go down the street because it's so icy. Like, you know, the city doesn't plow in Minnesota and Minneapolis because it just keeps snowing. So they let the snow build up. It's a whole thing. So when we decided that we wanted to go and, you know, started brainstorming how we could make this possible, the first step was obviously to quarantine completely for 2 weeks. And that means, I mean, for us, it was just cutting out the grocery store, essentially. So we only did...
Wild life that we live.
I mean, it was like our one grocery store trip that we take every 2 weeks was eliminated. And we had, you know, delivery to the house. And we realized that if we wanted to drive straight through...
Which was another big part of it.
Yeah, that we didn't want to stop anywhere on the way. And we didn't want to have to go into rest stops. You know, like, we'll touch on all these points. But to drive straight through, we preferably needed another person unless we were going to sleep in the car.
Now, who might that other travel partner be?
Who would want to come to a warm weather location with us, James?
Can anyone guess?
So my mom is also here. And the reason we were actually at my parents' house when I gave Shane a haircut and he fell off of the ramp in that video, some of you noticed that... It's not funny. Some of you noticed that we were at my parents' house and we hadn't been doing that. That was because we had been quarantining. They hadn't seen anybody or gone to the grocery store. We hadn't, and we were done. So it was safe to be together. We knew that no one was sick. That's why we were there. And we were leaving a couple days later for this trip. And that fall, I think, was like a big, you know, it cemented the idea that, like, this was the right decision.
It was pretty serendipitous, you know. Right after that fall, I hit a pretty big low, like, mentally and emotionally, just because it really shook me up. Like, it was a traumatizing experience. And it was perfect that I didn't also then have to contend with, like, the oncoming winter and darkness, which already is a big negative weight on my mental health. So it was like, you know, this is almost perfect timing. We've quarantined. We have Liz coming along to help drive. Liz is quarantined. And now I have this big, scary fall and need somebody to get my mind off of it. So we set off.
So the number one priority for this entire trip was obviously safety from the virus. We didn't want to literally, like, get out of the car, you know. We didn't want to go into rest stops. We didn't want to go into restaurants. We didn't want to go into hotels.
Chloe's here with us. If you can hear her.
Clacking her nails all over the floor. Hi, Chloe. Luckily, one of Shane's pea jars that we got a while back came with a female attachment. And I have been joking that I saved it and I was like, I'm going to use this on the road sometimes because I always have to pee and I hate going into rest stops. It's like a thing. So anyway, for this trip, I brought my female attachment for the pea jar.
We all brought our pea jars.
We all brought pea jars.
It was a lovely pea jar experience.
We knew that they existed. We bought pea jars. We had pea jars. I cannot eat. Like, this is ridiculous, but this is really what we did.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what we want to stress, like, is that we went to every length to make sure that we came into contact with no one. We had to get gas, but Hannah wore disposable gloves. So that was actually, we had, like, plastic gloves, you know, disposable ones. So I would get out of the car, put the gloves on, pump the gas, throw the gloves away, and get back in the car. And it was perfect, you know, and we had, like, hand sanitizer. Exactly. We brought a mini refrigerator that plugs into the car, both to transport my Rizaplam, which has to be cold, and we brought lots of food. So we ate in the car. We didn't do, like, fast food or anything like that. Ate in the car, slept in the car while the other driver was driving. Peed in the car. Did everything in the car.
Did everything. That's about it.
Hello, we're editing right now, and we realized we forgot to say one other important aspect of our safety protocol. We purposefully arrived 3 days after our booking began, so that we knew the house had been empty for 3 days, therefore making it safer. Now, back to the show.
So we felt really good that we didn't, break our little safety bubble.
We literally came into contact with not one person.
Yeah.
And now that we're here, the final part of it is we're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
We're in our house or in the backyard.
Yep.
We're
walking Chloe on the street.
Yeah. Just all the things that we'd
did.
be doing at home anyway.
We're not going to be like eating out at restaurants. We're not, we're going to order groceries. So we're having everything delivered here, and we're really doing the same thing we were doing in Minnesota, but now we can be outside, which is incredible.
And, I've heard that Sunday weather helps black eyes heal faster. I don't know. Are you seeing the results?
Anyway, another plus to being here is that we can have a little bit more freedom with videos. We at least have like inside, outside.
Yeah, you guys might have noticed that during the end of our Vlogmas, our daily videos, we were kind of right in the barrel for ideas. And I'm so thankful that all of you enjoyed them, but we were like out of ideas.
Yeah.
And now we have a whole new set
that
we can film in.
Yep.
It'll be great.
Definitely. So we have lots of exciting content coming up in the next few weeks, and we will be here enjoying a break from the cold and the ability to go outside.
Safely.
Yes.
And alone.
Yeah.
With no other humans.
But my mom, which now we get to see her, which is also great because we really haven't seen her very much in almost a year.
Yep.
So it's been really nice having us all together again like we used to travel.
Absolutely. Well, everyone.
That's it.
That's it. Have a great rest of your, what day is it?
Tuesday, I think.
Tuesday.
So I don't know. Is it Tuesday?
After that drive, time does not feel real.
I'm still recovering. We slept so strangely. Yeah, it's weird.
Have a great whatever day it is.
Whatever day you're having, just have a great one.
Goodbye, everyone.